How are you today, water signs? And welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is to just go on and just give you a sex based reading, and this reading will be valid until the end of January. Okay? If you're new to my channel, I just like to start off and just welcome you here. Okay, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions here. Okay, so I'm going to be using today my more erotic tarot deck, the Manera here. Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, this reading may not resonate for all of you guys, so just make sure you check your moon and rising. Okay, and for you watchers, I also appreciate your viewership as well. Okay, so let's go on and get started here. I'm going to start off first, ladies and gentlemen, by making a few general observations that I've been feeling for you guys, and then we're just going to dive right deeply into the reading. And again, if it resonates for you guys, be sure to like and share, okay? And subscribe if you've yet to subscribe here, okay? I feel that it's someone that many of you have been dealing with seems to have, either it's you or it's them, they seem to have commitment issues. Or I'm getting the sense that they continue to play the field. You know, I'm feeling a very smooth talking type person, someone who's very egotistical, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I also feel that infidelity is certainly present in your situation, and I feel that one of you might be dating someone that appears to be already married. I'm kind of getting here from what the spirits are kind of saying here. Okay. I'm also seeing someone passing a final exam. I don't know whether this means anything to any of you, but I'm also picking that up as well. Okay. I also feel that it's important news seems to be coming up for you guys, and it seems to be business related. Okay. And the spirit is kind of telling you to really take your hands off of this matter because destiny seems to be steering your course here. Okay. So let's go on and just look at your reading here and just see, what other information that I can glean here from your reading, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? And again, we're going to be using the Manera deck here. So I'm going to just pull a few cards, and I'm going to start off by just looking at the card that fell to the bottom here. We have the World. All right? So I just want to make sure that you guys can see it clearly. Okay? So with the World, ladies and gentlemen, Saturn governs that card, and it denotes earth signs, okay? Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So this card certainly is all about sexual and emotional fulfillment, ladies and gentlemen. And having this card here, it shows that that is certainly something that is going to come about for you guys here, because this card is all about completion, okay? It's all about new beginnings. So with this card, it shows you really being right at home with a soulmate. I'm getting here. I don't feel that it's someone in the past. I feel that it's going to be someone new for many of you, particularly those of you who are single. I certainly see you meeting someone soon if you haven't already. Okay? And I feel because many of you need to let go of the past. Sometimes I'm getting here, and with this new person, of course, have safe sex. And some of you might even travel, that I'm kind of seeing here. All right? Let's choose another card here. We have the Three of Wands here. And the Three of Waters here. And basically, this reflects your past here. So, having that Three of Waters there, Mercury is in Cancer. Okay? So, of course, as you would imagine, this card is all about partying, reconnecting with friends as well as celebration. Okay, again, new beginnings. So I feel that in the past, this card is saying that you really had a happy sex life with someone with whom you felt you could trust and share your secrets. And some of you might have met this person, I'm getting, maybe at a gathering or either, in fact, a social event, to include but not limited to perhaps a wedding, or it even could be for some of you a family reunion, okay? So I feel that you might have, even some of you may have met this person when you were out with friends too. And I feel that some of you just had, I feel a sense of celebration here. And some of you may even celebrated a pregnancy or birth in the past. Not sure how far back in the past this is here. Or in fact, you might have celebrated a divorce, or you may have celebrated winning a legal debacle, I'm kind of getting. All right. So let's go on and just see what your present holds for you. All right. You have the Eight of Waters, ladies and gentlemen. So with that card, Saturn is in Pisces. And of course, that card is all about walking away and, really wanting something differently. It shows you starving emotionally, I'm getting. It even shows rejection. So presently, there seems to be a lack of attention, I'm getting, that you guys seems to be experiencing here, you know? And I feel that perhaps a lot of you may even be feeling a bit bored by your circumstances, and you might even want to try something new to include, ladies and gentlemen, but not limited to, even same sex relationships for some of you. Okay? I feel that some of you might also be considering practicing celibacy, or you might be celibate at this time here. But in any event, I feel that you're feeling something very important missing. You're just feeling so frustrated, and some of you might even are kind of contemplating taking a risk here. Or you might even be involved with a lover who has been very boring sexually, okay? Maybe you like sex a bit more than, you know, he or she, okay? So let's move right along and look at a few things that may not be important in your situation, okay? Now is the time not to focus on uh, the energies of this card that I'm going to select for you guys here, okay? So you have the Hermit, all right? So with the Hermit, that connects with an earth sign, usually a Virgo. So now certainly is not the time, ladies and gentlemen, for you to withdraw, for you to even consider remaining alone, okay? Or even cry, or start, you know, saying, woe it's me, or just, brooding over things, or being arrogant or overly needy, or even possessive, ladies and gentlemen, or even shy for that matter. So then, what is important? Okay, the card I'm selecting now will tell you these are the energies that you need to be focusing on during this time frame here. All right, we have Justice, ladies and gentlemen. So with Justice, that connects with air signs. Okay, Libra. All right. So it's important, ladies and gentlemen, that you try to be a bit more fair. You be honest, okay, particularly with yourself, and you start learning how to consider all options, okay? Don't look at a situation from looking at it from a one-sided perspective here. It's important, ladies and gentlemen, that you make a crucial decision. It's important that you be patient and really take a wait and see approach that I'm getting. All right? So let's see what your potential challenge might be, um, or may crop up for you guys here. Challenge or either challenges here. Okay? Wow, we have the Magician. All right? So this connect with an air sign. Okay? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So what seems to be a challenge I'm getting that many of you may face is that you might find it arduous to really try new things or try new sex moves, if you will. Or you may be challenged because I feel that a lot of you are a bit too nervous and anxious, or you're not really trusting your intuition. You're not trusting that inner voice that lets you know that everything is going to be okay here. You know, you're just being very antagonistic here. And you're not being realistic, ladies and gentlemen. You're being dishonest. The magician is also about someone who's a manipulator, a trickster. So all of that is inherent in your situation here. And it's also important that you avoid narcissistic, selfish behavior. And I feel that this situation might even cause some of you to be a bit too moody. All right. So let's move right along and see what's hidden in your situation. What might crop up that you may not be aware of? It seems that, of course, you guys have been, going through a tumultuous period. And I feel that a lot of you are really wishing and hoping that things will change, particularly in the sex department here. And guess what? It is. You have the Nine of Waters here. Okay? So this certainly shows with this card, Jupiter is in Pisces, and it shows intense sensual pleasure. Okay? It shows wishes coming true, ladies and gentlemen. It shows stability as well as happiness. But keep in mind, though, you need to keep your wits about yourself. And again, I can't stress it enough. You need to be realistic, okay? So, get rid of delusions I'm getting here, okay? And also be careful what you wish for, all right? Be certain that this is what you really want here. So, whether you're single or you're involved in a situation or you're just in a situation that has soured here, I'm getting, I feel that either you're going to kind of improve things with someone existing or you're just going to move on with seeing someone new. I just don't really see that this past person is going to make you happy here. Okay? I feel that you are going to experience true intimacy, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So let's see what your potential outcome might be, ladies and gentlemen. You have the Chariot. Okay? Also, another positive card here because with the Chariot, of course, it connects with water signs and Cancer. And this card is certainly all about success, victory, as well as purpose. So the Chariot tells you to really keep your eyes on the prize, ladies and gentlemen, because you're certainly moving in the right direction here. And this card shows that radical changes, ladies and gentlemen, are about to, really come about for you guys. All right? So I'm going to just move along to my oracle cards here, and I'm just going to shuffle up a few more decks here for you guys just to give you some more information into your romantic situation, okay? So let's see what we have. All right. This card is suggesting that, though we may be physically apart spiritually, we are always united because love transcends space and time and nothing is missing. And I feel this is more so a deceased relative that's sending you this message because I feel that a lot of you have been focusing more so on someone who may have passed. I don't think this is more of a romantic type situation, but for some of you, it could certainly be regarding that. Maybe you've separated and you're just wondering whether you guys are energetically or spiritually connected, and I feel that you are because you are soulmates, okay? But keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, just because you're soulmate with someone, it does not mean that you have to be with them. Understand that people come into your life for three distinct reasons, okay? For a season, a lifetime, or either a reason, and depending upon which one that they've come into your life, that kind of determines the direction of your relationship. And sometimes, mostly, soulmates come into your life to help you learn something. And once you learn your lesson, you move on and you learn from those lessons, okay? Understand that along with, as I just told you, you have the Nine of Waters there. That's wishes coming true, right? So you have manifesting miracles, ladies and gentlemen. Your dream is soon to become reality. Again, trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance, okay? But I'm kind of getting the sense too that many of you may be trying too hard. You're forcing for results here. So give it time, ladies and gentlemen. Just simply give it time because God knows exactly what's best for you, okay? Let's get another deck here and give you some more messages here. All right. I'm going to go on and shuffle up this deck. Spirit, give me more messages for water sign regarding their romantic situation and or sexual situation. Okay, let's see what we have. Bring radiance into your life. Rejoice in your life, ladies and gentlemen. Stop feeling as if you are in a slump because things are about to improve considerably. and understand that you are, in fact, loved unconditionally, despite appearances to the contrary here. And try to, during this span, connect to your inner strength, ladies and gentlemen. That's very important here. And remember, as I've already indicated to you, the wisdom that you gained in the past so that you won't self sabotage yourself in the future. Okay? So now, what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, it seems that this special person is kind of coming into your life who's gonna fulfill you sexually. I'm gonna go on and select 20 letters from this bag of 200 letters to kind of give you a clue as to who this person might be. Okay. Now these letters can either spell the person's entire name, or it can even spell a nickname here. Okay. So let's see who this person might be that's going to be fulfilling you sexually, or that you're wishing, you know, to kind of reappear or whatnot. Okay, and it could, in fact, for some of you be an ex, but I just feel it's really a new person that's going to be coming, or it's going to be both. Okay, let's see. Spirit, guide me to the correct with 20 letters for water signs, okay, of this energy that's coming into the room. Okay, all right. Let's see what we have. We have an H, an O, we have a P, an I, J, L, D, Y. Okay, select some more letters. We have another O, an A, a B, an E, another E, an M. Okay, let's see how many letters we have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, 6 more letters, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to call them all back to you to make sure that you have them. Okay, we have a Y, a D, an A, an L, an I, and one more. And we have an R. Okay, I'm going to call them back to make sure that you have them. Okay, so we have 2 A's, all right, 2 D's, we have an R, all right, we have 2 O's, 2 I's, we have 2 L's, 2 E's, an H, a B, okay, 2 Y's, a P, a J, as well as an M, okay? So now let's look at a few things, ladies and gentlemen, okay, before closing, that you might want to consider surrendering, okay, during this time period in question here. And I'm going to shuffle up yet another oracle deck here to just give you some messages from there, okay? Let's see. What is it that water signs need to surrender or let go of during this span, time period in question, Spirit? What is it? Water signs, surrender your need to always be right. Okay? Try to give others the gift of really letting them be right and be yielding, not rigid, because this certainly is going to help you resolve conflicts as well as improve your relationship. And by all means, ladies and gentlemen, surrender to your full power because your life is certainly calling for you to step in your full power rather than continuing to play it small here. And the reason why I'm feeling that a new person is going to appear here because I feel that you guys have a lot of fear of like changing, okay? Make some effort to surrender your fear of change, okay? Because the universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. And whether you are afraid of change in your job, in your health, or in this particular situation, in your relationship, or it could even, in fact, be your fear of even aging or even death. Repeat this affirmation, ladies and gentlemen. I have faith that all, it's certainly well, and it will continue to be well, okay, long as you trust here. So, in closing today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to read a final message, a postcard that Spirit has asked me to read to you guys. Okay? So, let's see what it says. I have the postcard right here. Okay, I'm going to go on and read it now. Dear you, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you. You are not heard, or even that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion. And although your feelings tell you that abandonment is real, well, we who love you know better. You are never alone, and even when rejections happens, you are ultimately being protected so better things can replace what wouldn't have worked in the first place. Everyone on its side of the veil is watching over you and rooting for your ultimate success. Life loves you. We love you. And you are a unique spark of the divine and always connected to the light and to the source. You are always in our care. Trust and keep the faith. Love you always and forever. Okay, water signs, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought for you guys. I certainly look forward to hearing your comments. Please remember to like and share. Subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. And if you need a more personal reading, you can definitely contact me at will.brown@watconsultinginc.net. All right? Enjoy your day.